Hey nerds, I'm back. I've got the Tier 9 French tank destroyer for you guys today, the Foch. Um, the Tier 9 is so much better than the Tier 10. It's actually stupid. The Tier 9 actually has usable armor. Um, the gun is fantastic, and it's just great. With the Tier 10, the armor falls off like exponentially. With the Tier 9, you can get you can bully like tier 8 tanks like by face hugging them and wiggling, and like if you're sniping then they really have to aim at your weak spots. But if you're in the tier 10, even tier 10 medium tanks with just regular ammo, their APCR, they can penetrate your hull like easily, like no problem at all if you're on level ground. If you're above them, then yeah, they're going to struggle because of the sharper angle. But I mean, it's stupid easy to penetrate the tier 10 Foch. So it's got zero armor. So it's not as fast as the 263, and the gun is just, it doesn't have, it's just bad. The tier 10 Foch is just, the 155 is terrible. I don't know. It needs a buff. It needs its freaking autoloader. What Wargaming needs to do with the tier 10 is either like give it like 40 more millimeters of frontal armor, or give it like a two-shot autoloader with 5 seconds between the shells and a 20-second reload. That's what it needs, one or the other, but it's just bad right now. But anyways, this is my best game to date in the tier 9 Foch, and it was like my fifth game in it, and it was my first ace tanker in it, so um, it's super easy to get the hang of. You just, if it's like a tier 8, you can kind of pretty much just like bull rush it, unless it's a TD, because I mean they'll have the penetration to get you pretty easily. But if it's a like a heavy or a medium tank, unless it's the Panther 2, because the Panther's got really good penetration. But most medium tanks or heavy tanks, they don't really have the pen to or the accuracy to hit your weak spots all the time. So you can kind of just bull rush them and then DPM them to death. Because I mean, that guy got 2 shots in and I killed him from full health. So right now my plan is to get shots on either the VK or the T95, but right now I'm just kind of sitting in the cap, and then an ice pops up, and yeah, see, he doesn't have the penetration to get me because I've still got that 180 millimeters of armor, and depending on what gun he has, he's got 175 or like 221 millimeters of penetration, and it's not quite enough. And if I'm wiggling, then it's more difficult to hit my weak spots, and so I don't think he pens me once even. Maybe he pens me once, I'm not sure. But I'm wiggling back and forth, trying to get him, and I notice that I'm about to back myself into a corner so I can't get out. So I stop, just rolling back, trying to make sure he misses my spots, and yeah. He didn't damage me at all, besides maybe a little bit of ram damage. So that's 2 tier 8s I just completely 1v1'd just at a time. And then now I have free shots on this T95. Oop, there we go. And set him on fire. And he's just kind of stuck there because he can't turn because then my teammates are going to shoot him. And if he backs up, I'm just going to be able to shoot him even more. So that dude's toast. On to the next one. So that's 2 tanks I 1v1, only losing about 400 health, and a little bit more than 400 health actually. No, yeah, about 400. And then I put 3 shells into the T95. That's a lot of damage. It doesn't seem like it would be a whole lot, but it really is a lot of damage. Push out into the E50, rolling forward. The E75 has plenty of penetration to mess me up, and he's gonna do that. I'm gonna lose most of my health while I'm waiting for this guy to die. But I've got the DPM to burn him to death. And I don't, yeah, he's got crazy armor. I'm shooting at his lower plate, and it's still gonna bounce here. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, the Foch is freaking incredible. I love driving this tank. It is really fun. And then I ended up getting 5,900 damage. in that short freaking game because I 1v1'd and completely killed 2 tier 8s, almost completely killed the T95, and I damaged E50 and the E75. The game was not very long at all. Look at that, look at all that damage. Like, holy crap. And then 36,000 credits about profit. Anyways, obviously it's an ace tanker. Next game, this one's also an ace tanker and it's on Rockfield, obviously. And I'm going to go to the left, like you should, because especially in random battles, just go to this side of the map, the northeastern side, because if you go to the other side, then it's just a spotting battle, and it's just not good. I don't know. This side's a lot better for me. Anyways, yeah, I'm just telling the enemy team the Foch is fine, tier 10's trash. I'll probably put up a video for the tier 10 once I get decent gameplay in it, but it's just really hard to get a decent game in it because I was playing it in ranked, and ranked is a shit show right now, and then it's just a bad tank, so yeah. But right now I'm just waiting for a shot, and I'm not really getting anything. I see that there's a waffle tractor there. Then there's a T44, or what is that, T54? But yeah, anyways, I'm moving up, and then there's a patent, and I think I bounce here somehow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who bounced. Anyways, there's a tortoise. He's got a pretty nasty gun. It's pretty accurate and it fires fast, but it doesn't look like he's got the top gun based on the damage he did, unless he just got a really low roll. But yeah, we got a lot more people shooting at him than he's the only one shooting at me. So yeah, I'm trying to get this T54 to move so I can get a shot at the waffle. But you gotta back up. Squeeze went into his cheek. That was a good damage roll. Anyways, I'm going to go and try and protect the flank because there's a lot of medium tanks over there. There's a Patton, there's a Type 59, and there's going to be a T-54 there also. So, popping a quick shot off. That was never going to hit. But here is a Type and a T-54. But there's also someone in the cap, and I'm worried about the cap, but I can't reset until I get rid of these guys. And you're just going to see how good the armor is against like low tier like guns, I guess, because the T-54 has either like 201 or like 219 pen, and it's just not enough to deal with the Foch. And yeah, the 50 millimeters of side armor was plenty to bounce that. Took him out. T-54 is here, and I'm gonna be able to spin around. He's gonna put another shot into me, but I mean that's the last damaging shot he's gonna get. I don't even think he has a top gun, so he's basically just a T-44's gun, and these guys, those guns, they can't really do much against the Foch's armor unless they're hitting the weak spots. But yeah, this just, it burns tanks down like ridiculously fast. It's got like 3,500 DPM. It's freaking insane. Because you got almost 9 rounds a minute with the 400 alpha damage, and so it's over 3,400 but less than 3,500, or over, no, it's less than 3,600. It might be a little bit over 35. I'm not sure. Might be a little under, but still, it's got crazy good DPM. I bounced there and he's just gonna die to someone else. But it's got a great accurate gun. It fires quickly. It's got, I mean, 400 alpha damage is nothing to scoff at. And it's just, look, 3,800 damage, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Another ace tanker. I mean, obviously ace tankers come really easily because it's a brand new tank, but this thing's just a blast to drive, and you can see how you can just bully tier 8 tanks in this thing like nobody's business. But if you're against tier 10 tanks, you got to play a lot more carefully, or if you're against tier 9 like heavies or TDs. And the tier 10 Foch is just terrible tier for tier. It's not good at all. Anyways, this is going to be the last match for this video. It's gonna get kind of long if I put any more than this one up, but this one's obviously on Copperfield, and I'm going to go to what the Foch does best, and I'm going to go support my medium tanks, and then just like use my mobility and speed to just slaughter tanks. Really, it's not going to be pretty, but this should be good because reasons. Y'all will see. This is actually going to be another ace tanker, and it's actually going to be a pretty quick match. It's only going to take 2 or 3 minutes to get done. So if that's any indication, then y'all just know it's going to go by super quick. There's a PTA there. I'm going to pop a shot into him and back up because there's a T-34 and a couple mediums, and that's not good for my health. Looking for a shot on the T-34, and no, this turret wasn't turned. So all I did was break a box, but I wasn't spotted in turn, and there we go, got a shot into him. Waiting for somebody to move up. Leo looking like he might, but he doesn't. So I'm going to move up, and hopefully T-44 doesn't like touch me. Go away. Put a shot into Leo. Back up so the scent doesn't kill me. T-44 kills the Leo, going after the scent, and he's blocking the T-34 from me. And put one more shot into him. Backing up. He missed again. Think I'm gonna finish him off here. There we go. Yeah, they're already down 3 tanks, and it's not even 2 minutes into the game. And now, obviously, we're gonna go and flank behind all their heavy tanks and just raffle stomp them. This is a super quick match. We're spotted. We're coming up behind them, but they're trying to push forward. They're really trying to get away from us, but they're just going into like other deadly tanks. And oh, yep, there's that stupid glitch. I freaking hate that glitch. My God, it happens so often. As soon as I aim at a tank, it just like spins the aim around like 180. And I finally actually got video of it too, so I can actually send that little clip into Wargaming and be like, fix this shit, because it's really freaking annoying. I hate it. Happens all the time. I don't even know why it does it. It's just it's super annoying. Anyways, we lost a tank, and now those guys are going to try and kill us. But yeah, it's not going to happen. Actually, I'm just farming damage at this point. And, yep. Shot the M103 because, see, there's the freaking thing again. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So annoying. God. You know how many times that's got me killed? I try and aim on a tank and it like turns my turret and then just get heshed in the side with like a 183 or something. God, it's terrible. I hate it. Oh, it's so annoying. Anyways, that was 3,800 damage again, another ace tanker, and another fun match in the Foch. This is M16's World of Tanks Blitz replays. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a nice day.